this was the hardest part of our entire project, was doing this. I'm sure you all feel a little bit similarly. So ours was effective process of learning, and similarly effective process of teaching. So our basic motto, our idea is
be specific two-way communication with students, with teachers, and teachers and students.
So our biggest thing that we found was that we were fortunate that we had 3 students, we had a teacher, and we had someone from the community. So we not only had people coming from one direction, people coming from the other, and then outside viewpoints going, wait, help me understand both of these together. So we almost had that facilitator like you talked about, which was wonderful, because it helped us all clear everything up. So what we first did is we went through and go, well, what's a good teacher? What is, as students, what do you consider to be a good teacher? What are the characteristics? And we actually came up with quite a few of them that are important to them. Provides choices. They let us learn from others. And so based off of that, we realized that, well, the biggest issue is that teachers may not know which of these characteristics they might be falling behind in. And not only do they not know which ones they're falling behind in, but it can vary from student to student. You may be great at doing that with one student, but not so good at another. And so that's where the communication comes in, is how can the student individually tell the teacher, this is what I think I could benefit from if you did this for me. But then we realized that we don't always know. So we have there's a lot of things to encompass here, but mostly it's education so like some things we wrote down were education for students. They need to know their learning style.
Yeah.
How do I learn?
Be more visual, like by reading, independent groups.
And so they don't frequently know that. We think we do, or we think we know that about them, but they aren't necessarily aware of that. So then they also need to learn how do I express that to the teacher? How can I tell this teacher, in this class, I need you to help me visually? And they also need to know, how do I identify it for myself? I'm a visual learner, but not in this class. In this class, I need to just hear it. Just tell me over and over and over again. The same thing for the teachers. The teachers then need to know, how can they improve on this one characteristic? What is it? The students say that we had a whole list of, well, if you want to help my motivation, give me competition.
Yeah.
I love it. And let them be able to say that. Let the students be able to say that for that one class. And it may change every single year.
And
So
we also said positive peer pressure, like for like the competition, like pressuring like other students, like come on, read the book, because like past month we had a reading competition during our history classes, and it was like getting like all the students and like friends and like from other like classes, come on, read. The more we read, I know our reward was to go out and eat to this Italian restaurant, and See, sounds good.
So basically, overall, both sides need more education on learning styles and how to communicate that back and forth. And then once they have that education, they know how to express it and how to receive it and deal with that. We just need to get that communication piece. We have ideas, drop boxes, mailboxes, one-on-one meetings, meetings where you have like you said, a facilitator, that sort of thing, or it's completely and totally anonymous, that sort of thing. So communication, but about specific skills. That's why it was very specific communication, both direction. So that's what we need. Thank you.